where the magic happens. All the drones get built and programmed and tested. We do everything here. Here's our computer station, and follow me into the closet of wonders. We've been flying and building and testing for 3 years on the best combination of parts, technique, and programming to get a drone that's capable of learning on, having fun, racing, all in one package. Every drone starts with carbon fiber for the frame, and they come in all kinds of different combinations, and then we make our own design combining all the best features of other designs, and they come in all shapes and sizes. You can stop with the carbon fiber finish if you like that color and finish black, or you can hydro dip. We do that. This is an example. See how it has the skull and the blue background. We prime it white first, and then we dip it with high quality hydro dipping film like that. And you can see this boat is another sample of hydro dip film. And after you are finished building your frame and selecting a frame, you move on to electronics. This is the main important component to the drones. It's a flight controller that has a gyro built into it and software and RAM able to execute programming to fly the drone. All those little pads out and around the outside are where you have to connect all your different wires with a soldering iron. And this is the main brain of the drone here. And then the heart of the drone that takes all the power from the battery and distributes it to all the motors and how it needs to be distributed. You use an electric speed control, and that's this part here. That's a 4-in-1. Back when droning started, there was 4 of them on each arm, and they all configured into the flight controller, but now we have 4-in-1s. And then after all that's done and the drone's flying the way you want it to fly, you have to send that signal out through the back of the drone, out the antenna, with a video transmitter. And that's this part on the back that you see. There's a lot of different companies that make them, all these parts. So I find the best ones that work in, series with each other and that are good combinations. And these are tested and flown and crashed and rebuilt many times, and they work great. They come in many sizes, from this little guy here. Even this one I didn't build, so I'm not going to include that, but it flies the same way and it's very small. This is my smallest build. Goes up to that, and that. These are the radios we use. And then the goggles that we use are FPV goggles. The best brand in the industry right now is Fat Shark. So that's a good brand to go off of. That's these. And that's how the whole thing works. I think everybody would find this to be an interesting and fun hobby and inexpensive. With a few $100s, you can get a family member up in the air and flying, or yourself, and have some fun and get a hobby and get some interesting action in your life and get up in the air. And you wouldn't believe how it feels to put a pair of these goggles on and see the view from a couple hundred feet up in the air out of that front camera, and just get that rush when you flip it up in the air and dive down and come right out right before you hit the ground. It's just nothing like it. So let's take one of these outside and show you what it can do. Alright, here we go. I live up here on this 3rd floor apartment up in the air. Got my drones. Whenever you go out to fly, you just need your goggles, radio. I'm going to demo these two drones for you today. 6S 5-inch and a 4S 5-inch. And I got a couple batteries in my pocket. That's all you really need. Just rained out here a little bit ago, but that ain't gonna stop us. So I climbed down my tower, all the way down to drone paradise. I'm fortunate enough to live in a great little spot out here. All kinds of trees and things to use as obstacles. And this is the place you want to look to fly. Like out here, this nice open field beyond those trees. I use this area here as kind of like a runway. Take off through there and I go and fly in that field by that stump. Alright, so ready to go. Batteries are all strapped up. This is the 6S. This is the 4S. You can tell the battery's a little smaller. 4S means it has 4 cells lined up, LiPo. And then the 6, of course, has 6 cells, 3 and 3. This one has the GoPro mounted on it, ready to go. That's how you get your high-def video recording. And you can record what you see in your camera feed in your goggles. From your goggles, they have a SD card built into them, and you can record that as well, which I'll do. Alright, so we're ready to fly, ready to get some footage, and ready to see how these babies do out here. back, taken apart, and everything didn't crash at all. Everything's great. It's the type of day you want to have. And that's how quick you can charge your batteries up right here. This is my charging station. It takes maybe 20 minutes to charge your battery up, and you figure you sit down for an hour, charge your batteries up, have enough to take all your drones out, go fly for an hour, have a good time, get outside, get some exercise, make some cool videos. You know, every time you'll be out driving, looking around, looking at things, looking at cool places to fly, and it's going to just open up all kinds of possibilities for you and interesting experiences. GoPro out, you got your videos, easy peasy, and then you're ready to wait until next time. Oh. My goal is to be able to clear out this room that I have here and get a real shop going. I need a 3D printer and a CNC machine to cut my own plates so that I can make my own frames. I have a bunch of designs ready. Right now I have to send out to get them made, and it's not very efficient, but if I can get a CNC machine, a 3D printer, I can make everything myself, order the electronics pretty cheap, and get some stock and really start to sell. And I think people would enjoy these. I think they're really fun. It's something that's going to be popular in the near future once it catches on, and something that I really enjoy. I think other people will enjoy. And if I could do this for a living for the rest of my life, that would be amazing. So, thanks for checking this out. And now, works pretty good. Might throw it around. Yeah, strap it onto the drone, fly it.